showing you radical Fukushima tank flush for dummies. Okay, kids, March 11th, 2011. A tsunami earthquake hit. The earthquake was 9 point. It blew up the nuclear reactor at Fukushima Daiichi. It was built on this side of the ocean. It blew to smithereens. 9 point earthquake. 6 reactors there. 3 of them went into full blown out meltdown. 7 or 8 spent fuel pools. Each reactor has a spent nuclear waste after it's used becomes still hot, has to stay cool. The nuclear pools had millions and millions of tons, including MOX fuel. What's MOX fuel, kiddies? MOX fuel's enriched, they use for weapons grade, which is against the law in the United States. So it was over there being experimented. Japan, the 51st state. He talked about World War II, when the world got divided up. United States took Japan. They run the show over there. That's why Lake Barrett, the same guy who covered up 3 Mile Line, is covering up this. It blew to smithereens. So their answer was to dump water. The air plume came like this for the fixed days, and they just lied. They crashed RadNet. So what's that? RadNet's the radiation detection network built across the United States that you, the taxpayer, paid for. Barack Obama's best team player, Gina McCarthy, had RadNet, took it offline in 2011. Just so it was a website you could go and look at, see how much radiation we were getting. So it blew up. So they dumped water. Breaking news, kids. Fish swim. Breaking news. Jet stream moves left to right. Breaking news. Ocean currents are very swift. They move left to right. China blocked all the food. Europe blocked all the food. Blocked all the fish. Still blocked. United States, Hillary Clinton emails got leaked out. Stay inside. If you don't take any chances. Wash your clothes if you've been outside. Take a shower. The plume's coming over us. We didn't get those emails. She was Secretary of State. Got to talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. Who? Henry? That'd be Kissinger. So, blew up. They pushed water in here for 4,550 days. They'll tell you that the tanks caught all the water. Breaking news, kids. It rains. We get what we call typhoons over here. Barack Obama called on Jimmy Kimmel right before he left office. Do you ever get calls in the middle of the night? Yeah, like when? Like when Fukushima happened. Jimmy Kimmel, blah, 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 blah. What's Fukushima? You know, the typhoon. Now think about that. Of course, this is the same guy that says you're propped up by the nuclear industry. We asked him in 2008, what are you going to do about Hanford? What's Hanford? Oh, bummer, dumber. So then we got Trump dummies who met with a bee 17 times. I asked him, Kevin Blanch asked him point blank to his face, you going to talk about Fukushima? It was on Fox News Salt Lake. Yes. Did he? Nope, 17 times. Obama, Trump, and Biden need their mugshots taken for the cover-up of Fukushima. Talk about the greatest crime in human history. So they pushed water on it. Bridge from here on March 11th, automobile bridge, landed here on Go Bunch on the 17th of 2011. 6 days. Breaking news. The current's very swift. Breaking news. Yesterday, breaking news. We're the downwinders. Breaking news. We're the downwaters. Breaking news. They just lied. Kevin Blanch, the only person I know that even told you there's meltdowns. It's going to give you leukemia. It's going to give you leukemia. I got leukemia. Went in the bone marrow transplant at 11. Had open heart surgery twice. I mean, brutal long time. So they push water on it. So wind blows this way. Ocean currents blow this way. So why would China? Yes, Russia. Yes, Russia's in Asia. Why would they ban it all and we wouldn't? Now, who's the downwinders? So let's start again. 9 point. Think about the fact that they build nuclear reactors on the Ring of Fire. What's the Ring of Fire, kid? Oh, we have one right here called Diablo Canyon. We had another one right here called San Antonio, but Kevin Blanch and friends closed it down post Fukushima. Building nuclear reactors on a ring of fire. Malice by inception. Again, 9-point earthquake, nuclear reactors blow up. Plume goes up in the air, spent fuel pools catch on fire, blew all the smithereen, catches in the jet stream, comes here. Radnesh is crashed for 6 days. They get water pushed on it. They push water on it for 4,550 days. Water pushes into ocean. Fish swim. Again, blows up, pushing the ocean. Japanese current comes here. Up to Bristol Bay, California current comes here. Storms rise up off the ocean here. Rains here. How much water did they catch in those tanks? Let's see. When they get typhoons, you think the typhoon that washes over the 3-4 cores they've never got near, which I named Del Mar, Argentina syndrome in 2011. Why? Because all the way through the earth is right there. That would be Del Mar, Argentina. They've never got near the cores. Are they in the mantle? Well, let's see. Everything washed up dead here. That's Russia right there? Yep. The peninsula. Everything washed up dead there not long ago. Surfers said they could feel burning in their eyes. Again, reactor blows up here. Plume for 6 days. Comes over here. Crash Radnam. 4,550 days. They push water on it into here. Comes here. Salmon here. Salmon live in ocean. Come back. Reactor blows up. Push water into here. Tide pools all crash in 2011, 2012. They call that wasting disease. Nuclear reactor blows up, push into here. Salmon all disappear. Radically, acutely post Fukushima. Blows up here, push in here. Tsunamis or typhoons wash water into here. Wells crash. Just 95% tide pools, just 95% salmon, all acutely post Fukushima. Kevin Blanch tells you every day for 4,550 days exactly what's going on in heavy, heavy radical detail, right down to his own cancer. Walks the entire coast of California, Weisenstein documents the tide pools, historic. What does he get for it? He gets attacked and slandered by the nuclear industry, hires teams of trolls to viciously go out while he's in critical condition. Any fucking questions? It's unbelievable. Again, only time in human history this has ever happened. First time in human history it's ever happened. How can we test? We don't even know what it is, but we know that everything in the ocean collapsed in acute fashion. In science, we call that an outliner. We have all the salmon data. Chinook salmon didn't collapse till 2016. Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. They crashed on all these rivers. They don't live in the rivers. They live in the ocean. Still had started to collapse immediately. Yes, they live in the ocean. 11 and 12, they go to sea 1 to 2 years. Still, we have all the data. We have to. You can run regression, and it will show there was an outlier. Something radical happened to this ecology here and here in 2011. That's unarguable science. Absolutely unarguable science. Kevin Blanch has proven it. What's an outlier? Something radical, crazy, acutely changed everything. It wasn't gradual. It was off a cliff. Did a meteor hit here? Did we get 1,000 exabytes days? Oh, 3 full core meltdowns. 3 full core. Never happened at Chernobyl. Never happened at 3 Mile Island. Never happened at Santa Susana. What's that? In LA. Never happened to Idaho National Lab. Those were all partial nuclear meltdowns. 3 full core. First time in human history it's ever. Can't get to the cores. Have no clue where the cores are at. At Chernobyl, 780,000 men entombed. A graphite reactor that blew up. A mining operation went over here. Ships, 32 ships were sent in here to entomb it. Sent home by Obama. Then Trump, the transition with Abiy. Remember Abiy? He was not the prime minister of Japan when it happened. Nato Khan was. He came here. He bowed to me. Kevin Weiss says, thank you for all your support. I wasn't sequestered in Japan. And the American apathy went along with this. And everything that's happened is coincidence, including the demic. Oh, you can't talk about that. You can't talk about that. So again, real simple, kids. First time in human history nuclear meltdowns have happened. They happened here. Ocean current moves here. Here. It doesn't move here. It moves left to right. Storms move left to right. Jet stream moves left to right. Again. Happened here. Who's the downwinders? Who's the downwaters? Any fucking questions? Stay tuned. It's where the wind flows. It's where the wind blows. It's where the water flows. Stay tuned.